Oh, 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 it's time. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go, go, go. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum.
Just cause she is a Momo.
Oh, oh. I gotta turn this down because that is loud. Ba-da-da. And it's down. So if I double click, she runs, and if I single click, she walks. No, she's just running. And she has like a very slow turning radius, which means Dota 2 players love this game.
She's like the original Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Man, my head is just warm. Everybody ever get that?
Would you describe yourself as perhaps hot-headed?
Hot-blooded, check it and see.
Oh!
There's a little man inside the door. One could say the little man is part of the door.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
That font does not match the style of the game.
No, it's a very comic booky kind of font, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it says like wham, bow, pow.
Let's be really
Wham,
honest.
bow, pow.
Okay,
I'm
so excited by the show.
But just wait, Bill, for the part of the game where it says wham, bow, pow, and then it's gonna look dead on.
Is that
exactly right?
Or as Goldilocks would describe, just right.
Just right. Goldilocks was like, guys, this is tight. That one was too hot, that one was too cold, but the third one was tight.
So, we're going to begin to march around, go through puddles. Oh my god, it's one of those stand outside the front of your house and just look people.
I do that sometimes. On a Saturday afternoon, I think, like, what am I
When
gonna
I'm down at the
No
Penisiere,
Maybe I will just stand outside the door to my house.
I love it when characters in games tell me what I don't have to do.
Oh!
Are you open?
Oh
Can
god,
I buy
you're
something
gonna...
from your bakery?
God, this is gonna be so
Oh,
stupid.
afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed
Oh
all
my
day.
god.
Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Today it's morning all day
worry.
long.
So he's
Because of
observing the
Madame
day of
Horrible's
mourning by
all the
standing
shops are
outside
closed.
his shop?
Mayor's decision.
Yeah,
Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here.
it's called
That's
the
a pity.
it's called the door frame morning obligational ordinance.
Okay, I gotta show you something.
DFMOO.
Alright, I want you to look. I'm gonna put the screen capture, like, right here on this man.
Yeah.
And as you
Correct.
can see, he's super hot. But watch when I mouse
true.
over. Okay,
Is that-
so you're gonna see my mouse, and okay, so you
I
can
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you'll notice. See, look to the right of the mouse cursor. You
Oh,
see that little
fuck.
thing that's sticking out? That appears. Let me actually.
Wait,
Okay,
what are you?
we're
what are you
gonna do a
telling me?
side-by-side comparison. Let me do a screen capture.
Okay.
You're gonna do a separate screen capture.
Yeah, no. Let me actually
Okay.
just capture this full area here.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's good.
Yeah, see, I want you to see this man, okay? This is what's actually going on, if you look real closely. See my mouse cursor?
Ring.
Now watch.
It's a ring. It's a sonic ring.
Boom.
Boom.
Wait,
Do you see?
what are we
Boom.
looking at?
Boom. Look,
see it.
like my ring.
I'm seeing it.
My ring gets a little stick that extends from him.
What? Oh,
It's a
Yeah, look at
magnifying glass. It's a
I
look.
actually
Why
assume
did-
it's a
that's a
chat
quote.
bubble. I assume
It's a
it becomes...
chat bubble. It's a chat bubble.
So we
There's
have
no way to disable the... Because I feel like the intention behind this game is that there is not a mouse cursor. There's just... There's the in-game cursor.
No, I think
that
it's
seem-
just... Well, it seems to be just talk, because if I want to go somewhere... No...
Well, no, because there was the little hand. Did you see the little hand?
Oh, no, because there's hand with gear, there's light with new place, there's chat bubble with talk to, and then I think those are our verbs.
chat bubble talk to.
Chat bubble talk to hand... Wait, hand
No need
hand
to go
is
down
gear,
there.
or hand and gear are different things?
Hand is what we use to pick up the gear. Hand is grab thing.
Hand is grab.
My cursor's getting so magnified right now. Love it, Mumbling Dutch. Love it. Sweetheart, you're gonna need to just stop that.
No need to go down there.
Use automaton with down. I love that we used him with down. Alright, well this looks... Oh, hand on the bench.
Oop.
Mourning the loss of the queen of our hearts, let us pay homage today to Anna Vorarlberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. The formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadelen's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today will be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Vorarlberg. Cheers, guys, to Madame Vorarlberg.
Madame Vorarlberg.
Madame Vorarlberg.
She lived long, she lived strong, and she got that automaton shit turned on.
Man, their Gazette really looks like a Haight-Ashbury, like, a news rag.
Yeah, it looks like an advertisement for like a local scout troop or something.
I mean, that
Look
is
at
a
the top.
hell. That's a hell of a banner, yeah.
Yeah, that banner at the top, it looks like it's, you know...
That's a nice tribal town.
The Gypsy Collective bus is going to be playing this Wednesday at this Snoot Saloon.
And look how sad an attendee is. That's the photo in the middle. Ecology. The protest group Mountain Peas demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new Espiet Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. Stiff joints, chronic hangovers, need a spring in your step? Look no further. Dr. Schweitzer's Miracle Elixir. One remedy for 1,000 woes.
Elixir? I hardly knew her.
Would either of you like to read the editorial?
Anna Vorarlberg's death marks the end of an era in Vladilong. Madame Vorarlberg was an outstanding woman who presided over Vorarlberg manufacturing for more than 50 years.
I'm impressed you can read it with how small it is on my screen.
I'm having a real hard time.
These
Her
letters
death
are
seems
so
to
small.
bring further loss in its wake, sounding the death knell of our automaton factory, the economic heart of our town. It is impossible to view her passing without concern for the future of our valley. In the last decade, computers, video games, and electronic robots have become
kids these days aren't even reading anymore.
I believe it says predominant.
Does it really? Predominant in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanisms obsolete. The age of the wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It could have been definitively consigned to oblivion. Definitively consigned, I feel like.
Definitively
I just love... I love
definitive
wish that was the
consignments
name
when
of our
you
website.
need your stuff to go to
No,
oblivion.
I want that to replace Rip and Pepperonis. Consigned to oblivion. That's what I want.
I think isn't that like that's a one black, one blue sorcery that is the only creature control in like shards of Mirodar or something.
It would have been definitively consigned to oblivion if Vorarlberg Manufacturing had not upheld its renowned savoir-faire. That's the second instance of savoir-faire in this game.
Renowned savoir-faire. Sir, your savoir-faire. Tales of your savoir-faire.
Valid Lime. I'm just calling this town Valid Lime. To remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost spiritual force, and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory. But what will be the end what will be the cost to the soul of Valid Lime?
Be the cost to the soul to the factory, the American prospective takeover of the factory.
For any of you who don't know, this is actually being played in a very tiny window, and I'm streaming a large desktop with a tiny window to these gentlemen, so they make it tiny on their own screen. So all these letters are really tiny. It is not that Sean does not know how to read.
Well, also, he's on his second pint glass of Jaeger, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's
okay.
He's more machine than man.
All right, I can see it's interactable. This
This
bowl, it's a nat.
I learned more about
Oh God.
the grammar of the game.
I think
Wait,
if you ring the doorbell, it's gonna grab your balls.
no, I was gonna say we have to set a long metal rod right here.
It's called Dr. Grippy, and
It'll blow your head off.
it's time to ring the
It's
doorbells.
jammed.
That thing
That's going
is
to work.
jammed.
Looks
Huh.
like something's missing.
Yeah.
This is
Oh!
It's a nutcracker.
He's like, and where did my long metal rod go? It was so long. Oh! 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 Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh my God! Dr. Grippy! Oh my God! Turn it, bop it, pull it, turn it, pull
The
it.
world's first automated sweating automaton. It salivates.
Oh, look at his
Double
eyes. Okay, let me just go ahead and screen capture right around here. Hold on, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that in full glory. There we go, right there. Let me.
Erections, new from Valen. Yikes.
All right, so we need to put something into there. All right, so this is gonna let me get in. No, turn back around, sweetheart. What's
You
our
have
name?
to really want to ring the doorbell.
Our name is Kate Mostly Walker, I think it is.
yeah, that's correct.
Kate M. Walker. Kate Stop Walking, I think is her name.
Kate M. Walker. I like that. That's good.
What?
That's subtle, Bill.
So,
So, okay, you can put your hand on any of these documents, and then you can put the documents in the robot's hand, and then the robot will look at the document and decide whether you are an appropriate person.
Oh!
Look at this! Look!
Woo!
Oh, he's checking that out. He's got his eyes all over that.
What did you give him?
A blue
The
page!
second fax. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum, 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 da-dum.
I should.
Did
talk
he
to
let
my
you
husband
in?
first?
Oh,
Just
sweet.
the facts.
We got the time to talk to the notary.
Quick refresher, where are you and why?
We're at the notary because we need to convince him to give us everything that we want.
You have a visible bra line. To the extent that I don't quite understand.
Hello,
Is that a
sir.
bra
Miss
line? It
Walker.
feels
Oh.
like you're wearing a
Have you had a good
tube
journey?
top underneath your
Everything went
shirt.
very smoothly. Thank
Layered
you.
up.
Do take a seat,
Layered
Miss
up.
Walker.
Exactly. You're going to Switzerland. You don't know what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah.
I will now take a seat, yes.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course, I was waiting for you.
I'm huge.
Guta solo.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for.
So I understood, Miss Walker.
I am the representative of the Universal Company.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Wait, did you select the
Whoa there.
dialogue option and then
Everything
you
was
started
agreed.
talking?
We'd obtained Anna
That's
Vorarlberg's
so-
consent,
that's so
and her
rude.
death does
That's
absolutely
really
nothing
weird.
to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New
feel
York
like
the day after tomorrow,
It's only
Metro
because
Alpha
you're a
Tear.
woman.
My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me, an heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know.
It's
And in my
impossible
last
for her to have a
conversation
child.
with her,
It's
she
Momo.
absolutely never mentioned this detail.
She could never have conceived out of
I'm
wedlock.
more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died.
I'm sorry, I
Understand,
have a
Miss
strange
Walker,
thing
that had
going
I
on with
known
my
about
throat.
this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
No, you shall read it. Here it comes.
I'd rather stay outside of your possession if you could just read it now.
I am so very old. It seems that today
She
life
made him
is
say
slipping
that.
away from me more quickly than I imagined.
I am under no doubt.
I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother, Hans, is still alive.
Oh!
Would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth.
That's
You must remember his death, his funeral, too. Even
No,
though
you buried the
were
lead.
young.
Hans is your brother?
It was
Oh, no,
that
no, no.
sordid
He's
charade
reading.
dreamt
He's
of
reading.
Yeah.
He's reading a note,
very
my
idea
friend.
that his only son should
Okay,
wish to leave
sorry.
Birdie
I'm
Lane
a
and
little bit
abandon
And
too-
lo, he
business
sent his
was
only
not
son to Vettelberg.
When
Okay.
Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe.
Hashtag bad dad.
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive.
Did you catch
So
that?
when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay. I
Was
see.
her death
If
imminent?
Hans
Did she
Vorarlberg
know
is
she
not
was
dead
gonna die? I
after
guess
all,
so.
then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is
Oh,
somewhere
in
in
Siberia.
Oh, fuck. We're going to Syberia.
Document in
There
your
we go.
hands to
We're
read
going
this
to Syberia.
Oh, shit. It's a lot of letter.
I have never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I remained very close in thought throughout the years. in thought. Throughout the years, I've been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I've eagerly made up at the factory, and I will admit they have largely contributed to the success of Vorarlberg creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little bro is a genius in the true sense of the word. Bill, take it away.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I am aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leaves you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I'd be grateful, dear Maitre Avocat, if you would inform the American law firm with whom I've been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired.
Jesus.
With all my respect and final greetings, Anna Vorarlberg.
Respect.
Wow.
And gone.
Anna Vorarlberg
Wow.
had no further information to add?
Damn.
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be
There is
some
a
ghost
body?
wandering around Siberia.
Wait, what?
It seems
What?
you have your work
What?
cut
So
out
there's
for
a,
you.
so Hans.
Believe me, Miss Walker.
There's
a
when I
body
say
that was
I am
attributed
most
to
sorry,
Yeah.
regrettable setback.
I mean, I'm sort of sorry for whoever's body that
Great.
is, right?
What now then?
Yeah, didn't get a
Perhaps you
proper
will find
burial.
out more in
Never
the
got
Vorarlberg
recognized as a
factory
person.
archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter.
Mysterious.
still reading?
I like
And now, if
Resting.
you'll excuse me, I must rest.
I'm so
You
old.
see, my health is not excellent at the moment.
Yeah, a
and
lot of
my
old
doctor
people here.
forbids
They
me
must,
from
they must all go to college.
long.
If I am dead when you
I will
receive
not
this
detain
letter.
you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not
You.
forget to close the door as you go out.
I am but a humble potato.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Miss Walker.
There's a draft. My doctor says I may die. My head is made only of a russet gold Yukon potato. I am a lump of clay.
No need to go down there.
Sean, don't go intruding on this man's private.
I'm gonna sit down and just chat with him a little
Oh
bit
no,
more.
I forgot the notary will be resting.
Never talk to a resting man, that's what I always
You
say.
ever talked to a resting notary before? Dude, my left eye has been twitching so much.
Oh, well, my whole body's been twitching since we started this stream. Hey-oh!
Oh, twitch.tv/ my left eye.
Oh!
Oh, my eyes twitching, dude. Dude. Oh, damn.
This must be how you, like, write a letter. Oh, it is.
It's
Well,
literally
fuck.
how you write a letter.
Dude.
What is the... Is that an approve stamp?
Okay, so
Wait, I don't understand. This appears to be an interface of some kind. Some sort of a...
This entire office was designed for
what's it?
someone with only a single index finger.
Skew form, schematic, skeuomorphic, thank you.
Eumorphic Power Rangers.
So like a skeuomorphic interface of some sort. So the notary doesn't have...
No.
what am I supposed to be doing?
Just trying to find a key in the antechamber or some shit like that.
That's a really good game. I should replay that one.
Trying to
Antechamber?
find a way to disable the killer robotic cat.
But it is
I love how indie games always have like those dev updates that are just like, hi, this is Jed, and I'm going to talk about our new game Antechamber, and you've probably seen some of the updates before, but today we're going to talk about an update where we have a backwards physics engine engaged, and everything's it used to be called Upside Down World, but now it's called Antechamber, and it's going to be in the IGF again. It's been in the IGF for the last 7 years, and this time I think we're really going to get it something. It's a non-Euclidean, Unity-based 3D walking simulation puzzler, so I think you're really going to like what you see.
I like puzzler as a genre.
It's a puzzler. It's a hot puzzler. Red hot puzzlers every day.
Put the Gazette down.
Gazettes. Gesundheit.
I don't understand what it is that I'm supposed to be doing now. I don't know. I heard there was a key. I want to find a key.
So you gotta find the body of the dude who's supposed to be dead in order to verify that he's not actually the person that he's supposed to be. And then you're gonna have to go to Syberia in order to track down... You were supposed to get on a plane later today. So, I mean...
Yeah,
your whole day at this point is
No,
kind
your
of...
travel plan.
And you're going to need like 2 hours at the airport at least, because you don't want to miss your flight. And you're going to have to get there in an Uber, and the nearest Uber is going to be pretty far away. So, like, you better... You know, at this point, like, you got to think about whether you have time for
No need
lunch.
to go down there. No need to go down there.
Not a lot of need to do very much when you're Kate Walker. Go nowhere fast as you can.
No need to go down there with the walkers.
Jog to the park.
I love how it has a full, okay, and now I'm going to stop animation.
I like that she's basically a sim. But her only need is
Sim
puzzles.
Ooh. Alright, so I walk down here, you know what happens? Nothing. There's nothing going on. Yes.
Singing lots of songs and they
my
don't
God.
exist
Okay.
because we're walking and nothing's happening.
Well, yeah, since we're doing a lot of walking, which is really the whole point of this whole show.
Hesitant jogging, says Heavy Robot.
Yeah, no. Welcome to Hesitant Jogging. The story of when I try to work out.
Oh, LeMayo's.
LeMayo.
My dad worked at the LeMayo.
Oh my God! Is this the tutorial? Great.
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
Dan.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
Can't believe I have
Have you
reception
settled? You're
out
only
here.
supposed to be
Yeah,
there for a
especially.
day. Why would you settle in?
Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah,
Not
I
you
mean,
too,
well,
Dan.
Not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
The birds are so
While we're on
loud.
the subject, I managed to free
Really
myself up tomorrow
loud.
lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
You know, it's just something
Kate,
off
you're
about it.
perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much. to look
Anyways, I never really listen to what you're saying anyways.
Dan,
Jesus.
I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's one or two complications.
One or two
Maybe
Maybe Dan is a small dog that now
What are you talking
speaks.
about? It's only a music toy factory.
I'm just
The sales
belittling
are
your
going through
work,
as
Kate, honey,
expected.
bunny.
I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
No problem, but I just don't understand.
Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract.
Oh,
Millions of
he's not
dollars
your
on the line
lover,
here.
he's your
I know, I'm
partner.
sorry.
Business associate.
Go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can. I promise.
It's fine. I've got to go.
I've
Let me
gotta
leave.
go.
Let me
I'll
leave.
call you
I have
back
to
soon.
go. I love you,
Love you, honey.
Goldberg. What?
Like, I really want a more realistic depiction of a relationship. In just media in general, they always call each other honey and sweetie, but in my experience, those are occasionally spoken, but there's more common things like, hey, beans. And that just
Beans, yeah.
that just means something in that relationship, like,
Sup cakes?
hey, Beans, what's
Sup,
wrong?
Hey, chili con carne.
I like
Yeah.
cakes.
Hey.
Hey, how's my little bird?
Huevos. How's my
You know,
huevos
like those sort of
fritters?
things, you know? Like,
How's my taco?
no one sticks with honey and then goes to honey bunny. You get something that's a little fucked up if you say it in public, like dinosaur
Yeah,
snowdums.
it's like when you're talking to your cat, and it's just like,
Dinosaur
first your
snowdum.
cat's name is like Desperado, and then it's like, hey, Despy, hey, sugar shaker, hey, chowder face. Because like one time, like the cat like actually got into some soup, and you're like, he likes chowder. Hey, look
Yeah,
at
right, like-
chowder. Hey, chowds.
Yeah, no, like with chowds. Yeah, like Pinfeldorf says, I usually call my girlfriend Fart Butt. I hope that's true. Mua says Sugar Baker. Dancing says I call my boyfriend Dishes. She says long story, LeMayo. And that's the thing is that like was like, hey Beans. And you're like, Beans? And then it just doesn't explain it. And you just have to know that that's what they say to each other.
Yeah, totally.
Just gotta know it.
Because it's realistic. By the way, the birds in this game are so loud, I could hardly hear it, you guys. Tweet! Someone have sex with me! Tweet!
Oh shit!
I keep
Please!
the birds from. I feel like the birds from King's Quest 6 were pretty bad, but the birds from Quest for Glory were fucking awful.
The birds from
But
King's
the birds
Quest
from King's Quest Glory 6 were just so I like the birds that just sound like a VGA artifact. They're like a MIDI like hack. They're just like what is that? It sounds like my computer is burning up. It's like no. That's just,
Whoa! We're going back. We're going back. Oh, okay. So this is just bad. Okay, so
back.
What's
So-
what's bad?
okay, so here's what's bad. Okay, this is just general visual confusion thing. I mean, it's not horrible by any means, but this totally messed with me. Okay, so notice that in the language, coming forwards is associated with left, and going back into the frame is associated with right. So if I want to go to the left, I'm also going forwards, right? So when I get here, okay, I'm coming forwards, but it's still, see the way this thing tapers, it's skewed to the left, right? And it established that visual language. So when I walk here,
Right.
what's going to happen is it's suddenly going to break, and suddenly left is to go forward. So
Oh shit!
when I
Wait,
want
but which way are you actually facing?
so if I want to come
Okay,
back from where I
so
came, I'm going to go right.
Did you curve around? You're going in a circle, right? So
I mean,
is actually
yeah.
a line
if,
of-
if it's a 3D environment, sure.
this is
right,
a
that's
line of
fine.
action problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it? Because another way that you could say it is that the camera is on the opposite side of the.
And then,
Of the
and
path.
this is really hard to deal with. Okay, so I am currently, I began at the bottom of the frame, and I'm now going to the top. I'm going to the top right, and then I'm going to the top left, and then I'm just going to be at the bottom, and to continue, I have to go down right.
You're just gonna go, yeah. This is like the beginning of Star Trek. You're just going every direction you can. Do.
See, I did not
Go
mind
to
this
church
transition
tower.
very much.
Everybody go to church tower.
See, like, this is okay for me because it establishes where I arrived so clearly. And this bridge thing was a little rough, but not so bad. It was that one a little ways ago where, like, I couldn't tell if going forward was new or going backwards was new. Oh, wait, there's an old man near the bridge, says Scarbane? What?
Yeah, it's right next to the rope.
Did we miss that?
Did we miss the rope, or did Scarbane just troll me harder than, Ah!
Wait,
It's
where?
the
That's a
old
person?
man! It's an
I
old
would
man!
literally never see
Looks
that.
like a compression artifact.
Holy
I would
shit!
Oh,
never have
man.
that.
Whoa!
He is like in a ghillie suit.
Wow.
He is just...
Good morning. What a pleasure to
And
meet
I'd
such
like
a
to pleasure
lovely
myself to a
lady
young lady
honoring
like yourself.
Our aging streets. Please, please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air.
I like to
together.
smell
It would be a
women.
pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope
Aqualung,
so,
my
miss.
friend.
I remember
Don't
when
just
these
start
streets were
away
full
on
of
easy.
vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner.
Ah, it was a much better game
town of
then.
Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they?
No living in the valley.
You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
It's not
I
bad.
had to
Such a
leave because of
pretty little
metaphors
bit.
and similes.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer.
In
Good
my
day to you.
parts.
Such as the air. I can enjoy the air, can't I? I'm an adult. Oh god, oh god.
Hello.
My children
the
are
last
gone.
word?
You have 5 minutes to sit and talk. I could tell you a thing or two about the olden days.
I am sorry.
People only want to talk
I
about
really
the
am in a
days.
hurry.
Oh,
I have to go to
like all you
Syberia
young
You're-
people.
unexpectedly.
Don't speak to me with a semicolon, young woman.
Ah, yes.
Did she have a semicolon in her speech? That
She
makes
did.
me so happy. So happy.
That means they employed at least one writer.
there was a writer involved.
It was a writer.
Man.
Oh, welcome to Elevator Church. Next stop, Cloud 9.
Is this? Are
landed
we
it.
in Mist? I feel like we're suddenly
Yeah, I
in
think
Mist.
we are. I think you're gonna have to turn a crank and hit a lever to go. Oh,
Oh
except
shit!
cell
You
phone
got
call.
a phone call.
There's gonna be
Hello.
zombies in a second.
Okay, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We
Can't
can't
seem to
buy
shake
the
him.
factory without his consent.
What?
You've
Wait
heard
a
about
minute.
consent culture,
Where
haven't
does
you?
this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a
It's
small
what you
bit
might
of
call
research
odd.
to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is.
I don't care!
But you do not
care
set
how
foot
weird
back
that
in
town
New
is.
York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson.
Get the
You can count
picture!
on me. Darn it.
Darn it!
Darn it! That story, Calavera.
Darn
That's what I
it!
always say to myself.
Oh, yeah, no,
Darn
I don't think I've ever said damn it or darn it. I always just go
Darn.
fuck, fuck, fuck.
Holy
like that.
fucking shit!
Yeah, no, holy fucking shit, or Jesus fucking Christ, or
Yes. Exactly.
holy fuck, dude. Like, these are things that I say when bad things are happening, not shuckers, darnsies,
Dag nabbit.
fiddlesticks.
Maybe that's because you don't have kids yet. Yet, see, you're gonna have kids, and I said you will. You'll
Awa.
be like, ah, darn it! Good gravy.
Good gravy. Oh, yeah.
Gravy. Ooh, that's the best, Bill.
No, I'm going to establish all these really rigid, clear rules for my children that I break constantly. Don't curse. Yes, Dad. And then I'm just like playing Hearthstone. I'm like, fucking Flame Strike. Just very irrelevant. God, I'm glad the story's over. Can I say that? This
Yeah.
joke, I'm glad we found the end of that one. Woo! It feels good to be over with it. It's good to have that one in the past, and it's not just still with me. It's good to be unburdened by that story.
That's good. No. Good.
But I like get the picture. Like, that's so great. Well, it's 8:53. Amazingly, let's do a little short break and then play till 9:30. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
You know, this game, despite having not had many puzzles, is like very captivating for me.
Absolutely.
Woo! Alright, let's go ahead and listen to a song that's loud. Oh, yeah. A Hunter Hunted. OST. Sean, I'm curious.
Yeah.
I want to play a song, but I don't know which song to play, so I want to ask you. Should we play Shockwave, The Swampy Pits, Titanium Ride, Rampant, Time, Hunter 6, The Predator, Revenge, Preparation
Seriously,
for the Hunt?
you're
What time
still
passes?
going after Titanium Ride?
Yeah,
you didn't just stop there?
Yeah, we're doing Titanium Ride.
Bye, the Titanium Ride.
Showed my feather to the weather and they gave me a bribe. Alright, I'll be right back.